Right, this is a random stream. Mr. Stew, tweet. This is a random stream. We're talking about noise reduction and just testing it live. So grab a coffee, grab a snack or something. We'll be live in 5 minutes, around about 5 minutes. You could hear the birds, seriously. I can't even hear them. Right, going live in 5 minutes. Right, hi everyone, it's Chris 2E0UKH, and not a lot going on the bands today, but that's just perfect because I want to test noise reduction and bring in signals in when you're having difficulty. So that's what we're going to be doing today, and I'm just going to bring up the HF transceiver. So I've got two scenes set up, one which is the radio with the waterfall, and another one with the RM noise reduction operating. So everything's muted. Let me just hit the sound. Got so many things open here. Right. So hopefully you can hear the radio. Keep the comments going. Let me know audio and video is good. It really helps. So like I say, we've got the audio on, and I'm just going to have a little tune about. Martin and Don 59, much appreciated. So let's find some stations and then we'll apply and take off the noise reduction. So put it in the comments if you've actually tried this RM noise. So I can see the waterfall my end. There's not a lot going on, and that's the sort of conditions I want, because I want to bring in stations that I can't normally hear. So I've actually got the noise reduction on. I'm just going to turn it off, and then you can see the difference. Yes, Thetis is extremely good, Don. You find it hard to beat that. But honest, you know, to get it working on a 7300 is a great bonus. So look at this, the bands are a bit quiet here. I was hearing stations before I went live, so I know it's working. But this is ideal for testing out noise reduction. Absolutely, absolutely ideal.
X-ray, Echo Alpha 5, Italy, Yankee X-ray. Echo Alpha 5, Italy, Yankee X-ray. On the secure 20 meters, standing by.
So they've actually found someone, and I don't have the noise reduction on. When it's on red, it's off. Just here. Just to the top right of my head, bypass. But if I put the noise reduction on, so what do you think to that, Don? Only a short snippet there. So this slider here, if I turn this down, there's no noise reduction. So I mean, that's pretty impressive. So keep the comments going. Mr. Ham Radio Mobile, Duncan, thanks for joining. Yeah, so we're just playing with noise reduction.
Okay, excusez-moi, répétez-moi your QRZ, Foxtrot 4.
So this is no noise reduction at the bottom. You can't hear that station.
Okay, I got it. Foxtrot 4 Lima India Zulu, Pascal. Now the little QSB, you are 5 and the QSB 5-2, but radio good radio, Pascal, please.
So you can't make out that station there, but he's readable there. So, but I mean, look at the signal. Look at the signal they're giving me. You know, I've deliberately chosen a time when there's not much on, so I can bring stations in. I mean, look at the signal. That's a signal 2. So on weak stations, now this is free software. It's called RM noise reduction.
Your radio gone in 1, but anyway, Pascal, I use 400 or 500. Let me see. 500 watts, and the dipole me too.
So you see, this is a remote station. I'm just sitting on a computer with cameras and microphones and 3 screens, and I'm running the noise reduction software here locally. The radio is coming through the internet and into my sound card, and I'm piping the noise reduction direct to you lot. So and it's free. RM noise reduction. I'm sure you guys have found it before. You know, it's been quite popular. Let's just put it back on. So I'll try and find some stronger signals about. Sparky, nice to have you here.
Per la pioggia al giorno. Grazie. Ok caro, tanto lui mi sta ascoltando in mascazzone.
The stronger the signal, the more noise reduction you can apply.
Bravo fratello, bravo, così si fa.
Until you go too much. Yeah, awesome. You can go a bit too much and it sounds like they're underwater, but it's still reasonable. So I've got it right at the top here. Bit too much, really.
Ok, carissimo, Gianluca Marco, grazie ti avendo contattato 59.
I mean, that's a good noise for a Signal 7.
Grazie caro, grazie.
Going to turn off noise reduction on the radio because that might have been. So at the top here I've got selected voice SSB 2.8 kilohertz filter, and I've also got that on the radio. If you look in the top left above the frequency, bandwidth 2.8. Aren't the servers in Europe? I don't know where the servers are, to be honest. I don't know. I don't really. I'm just experimenting with it. I don't know a great deal about it, other than it suits my purpose here very well, you know. Because this is a 7300, it's a great radio, but it doesn't have the best noise. It's not like a Thetis, like you said.
Sorry, Sierra, Victor 1, Foxtrot Tango.
Yeah, so that's a signal 6, that's a signal 2.
Okay, Roger, Sotic, Roger. 5-9, your signal from me. Thank you very much, 70.
Yes, they're CW. But I'll try and find some stronger signals. Of course, we'll be trying different bands. My internet's not the best. Yeah, so I picked a great day to try this. Absolutely nothing. Well, let's try 40 metres.
E tu regoli il variabile di così con l'apparecchiatura lì. Coming in 5
Hey John, thanks for 5 and 8 there on the feed when it behaved itself there. All the best, John, and if I hear you on, I'll give you a call and we'll try and carry on the QSO there. 73
Ryan McKay, welcome.
YY.
73's John, have a good afternoon.
So that's with no noise reduction. Morning Brian, good to have you here. So we're just looking at noise reduction because there's not a great deal on the bands. Ideal time. Let's find someone trying to find some stronger signals.
We'll be very quick.
Yeah, now we have the counterpoise wires attached. The counterpoise wires are now reattached. Go ahead.
Right, well if it's QSB I'm not sure, but to me it's better with the counterpoise wires attached. You made an S point there though.
So that's with no noise.
Give you the fourth there, Mike. You also reckon
Yeah, thanks Sparky.
counterpoise wires attached, no?
You've obviously been listening, so I'll pass it back to you. G3 BCG, I think, so 4 India Echo Juliet. Yes, okay, John. Thank you for that. The wires are not adequately spread out.
Brian, have you thought about joining a club and not physically attending, but you can use their radio? I did it myself on remote hams. There's a bit of software.
Yeah, very good, Mike. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where the wires are at the moment. I bet they're towards my direction to the north. Mike. And that'll be throwing the signal.
So put it in the comments, do you think that's a bit too much?
Theory, but you were about an 8 point better. Dawn and Telson, yeah, how you doing, Dawn? Dawn, 3V. You're kind of saying the same, so I wonder what direction you are from Mike, Dawn. But I know he's gone out to...
That's what I'm doing, Brian.
More evenly, but he was definitely better with the counter.
I'm using software, I'm not on a radio.
Which is a kind of contradiction to what he was what he was getting this morning, but it could be conditions as well, Don. But nice to hear you. And sounds like an interesting program.
So that's how it would normally be.
Roger, Brian. Excuse me.
So just above my head, that red, that's bypass.
I thought the first time he did it, it was a little better when he put them on.
and the second time he's done it, it sort of confirmed it. It's very difficult because of the QSB. I'm not sure where my height is, but
No
I'm down
QSB
in
here.
Essex, so depending on where mine is, that might be quite an interesting thing to know which way the wires are running. But in actual fact, old Les Moxton many years ago did experiments with the voice wires. Excuse me, and he felt the best thing was 0.05 of a wavelength, a decimal 0.05 of a wavelength, which is very, very short, but he found that was the best thing to use as a radial link, you know.
Right, let's have a little flick about.
The noise program I'm using, Brian, it's extremely effective. It's called RM Noise, Radio Mic Noise. You download the software.
Nick L. Hi,
the
Nick.
audio from the receiver into the computer. Run the software.
This
It
guy's
sends
talking
it
about
to
the
a
noise
server.
software.
The server cleans it all up and sends it back to you. Excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat. Back to you, Brian.
Oh, very good, Don. Sounds very interesting, and obviously it's working. Right, we'll put it back round to Mike just to see what's happening. Mike, still copy, over. So he must be out still getting the radial sorted out. You might be able to see in your program. You see a station a bit down below us there, a Piador. It seems to be pretty wide. He's knocking my meter all to bits here, Don, over.
2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel.
Certainly I'm not interfering with us here, not to me that is, but I don't know who he is. I don't know where Mike is either, Brian. Do you know what his location is, over?
Ah, goodness me. No, he did say. Oh man, he's in a car. He's in a car park of a pub. But I didn't write it down where it was. So we'll find out in a second, Mike. Sorry, Don. And I have another station you're acknowledged there. Mike, you're back. G4 IEG stroke mobile. MM0 GTX and company, over.
Yes, okay. Golf 4 India Echo Juliet mobile returning, and I acknowledge the 2E0 there. That's with the counterpoise is now strung out in a more appropriate fashion. They were just bunched up at the back of the car initially, so I wonder if that's made any difference, Brian. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it's good to me. But we've got somebody just running with his key open and his amplifier rattling away in the background. Don, could you give Mike a report?
Yeah, Roger, Brian. 5 and 7, Mike. 5 and 7. A little bit of a QSB as you came back, but you went up to a 7, so it's certainly working okay. No problem, Mike. Over.
Yeah, thank you, Don. Thank you for the 5E7. There, I didn't go from Golf 4 India Echo Juliet mobile.
Okay, 2E0, go ahead.
Mike here.
Yep, 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. Operator Chris.
Hang on, guys. Could we just get Mike's QTH, please? T4IEJ, G3BCG. What is your location, Mike? Over.
You're sorry, Don. G3ECG, G4IEJ mobile. You're referred to just to the northern lead.
Yeah, Roger, Mike. Oh, well, that's interesting, Brian. He's south of you, or more or less south of you, and he's certainly north of me, Brian. Over.
Ah, that is interesting. It's me, Don. Ah, no, well, yeah, your signal dropped right down there, Mike. The QSB is horrendous. Your signal dropped down, but when you fuck him on, when you spread the counterpointers up, you were a really good signal. You were 5 and 7, 5 and 8.
A bit of static is good, I agree.
But it dropped right back to about
A
5
bit.
and 2,
We'll
5 and
underline
1.
that bit, but no, I agree.
Bits and pieces. Another couple of stations just called in there that were very strong. So that's what I'm getting back to you, Mike. And I will definitely, cutting along with Don, that the signal is better with a counterpoint as attached. Over.
Anyway, I'm going to leave these guys to it because I get the feeling they wouldn't, you know, they sound a bit old school. I don't think they'd appreciate being live streamed. I don't want to invade their privacy, so just going to move off that one a bit. And there's some other signals about.
Mr. Sheen. Toilet freshener, it just does that. So you do that when your dog steps out of line and you go, no. And the dog, I'll tell you, you watch the YouTube tutorials. Now, I can tell you, I got through 2 of them cans and day 1, massive difference. Day 2, massive difference. And suddenly the behaviour stops. I don't know why, but it does. You watch the videos. However, we've found that the vocalness has crept back in, and we've just put it down to the breed of dog. Dachshunds are a hound. They are meant to bay. They call it baying, not barking. You know, when a pack of hounds chase a fox, they're screaming their heads off. You're not gonna cure that with you know, in an instant. And we're hoping age will quite.
Yeah, so the problem is you put too much noise reduction on, and it sounds watery. It's hard to describe it. It sounds muffled to me. So put it in the comments. You know, if you use it, if you think if you're impressed by this, you know, I'm reasonably impressed. I mean, in this example, it works very well. When it, you know, I've got the audio coming through the PC anyway, so I think it's pretty cool. It does work on FM as well. That'll be a difficult one to test. You've got all these filters at the top, you see. I mean, I'm only interested in SSB, although FM is interesting. It's just finding some. So these are the filters where you can't see on the screen. I'll read them out. You've got voice, CW, voice SSB, voice FM. That's the voice FM. Sounds good. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. You've got voice FM, CW, voice. There's variations of voice and CW and FM. So that's voice FM. So yeah, I'm reasonably impressed. I mean, for free. I mean, you can see. Luckily, I don't have a lot of noise, but for some people, it really spoils it, doesn't it? Too much noise. So let's just have another listen. I'll try and find some FM, but I really don't like my chances. Eddie Essex, Mr. Eddie Essex. Good to see you, man.
The other dogs have always done that as well, so maybe it's just a doggy thing when they're young. Back to you.
Yeah, I'll send you a video clip of mine doing exactly that. They term that now. We watch a few of these dog training videos, you know, and dogs behaving badly and that. That's a totally natural phenomenon, that is. All dogs do that. They call it the zooming. They just burn off that, they'll have that 3-minute burst or whatever of energy where they just zoom around, and it looks really, really funny and cute, doesn't it? But to be fair, Les, I don't think you're going to stop that. Ours has a zooming every day of the week, whether it's in the garden or in the house. He'll whiz around for a minute, and I think it's their way of burning off excess energy.
Has anyone been doing any 6 meters work lately? There's a lot of contacts going on 6 at the moment. Well, yesterday. I'm just having a quick look now. I think I can see on the waterfall. There was loads of it going on yesterday. Yeah, that's interesting. Mr. Mud, welcome. We're just playing about with the radio and doing some noise reduction testing. And I'm also looking for any activity on 6 meters which we've had lately. Yeah, roger on that, Don. You must have plenty of room now. Now you're out to the country. Yeah, so not a lot on, well, nothing on 6 meters yet. I was getting people 30 over, mate, from Italy. It was really good yesterday. Exactly, that's half the fun. Hey, Steve.
I've lost you again. I'll say something, Sean, till the next time. Cheers and beers. And
I heard his phone going then.
Now my phone's ringing as well. Cheers, Sean.
Yeah, cheerio, Les. Cheers.
Very weak station there. See if that brings him in. I think you've been playing with this software, haven't you, Steve? The RM noise. Let's have a little flick about. Yeah, it works great. I mean, it depends what situation you're in. If your audio's going
Easily done, I know. So yeah, sounding fine again now. Got a very high noise level here today.
You know, if your audio's going through your computer anyway, then you might as well try it.
With something over the top of it, so no problems copying. Since we last worked, I have changed my antenna. It was in L configuration. It's now in an L, but it's a horizontal L. So the whole antenna is about 6.5 meters above ground.
So the higher the signal, you know, you can turn the gain, the noise reduction all the way up.
A reasonable signal over to you in Belgium today, so I'm fairly happy with that. Unfortunately, it hasn't reduced my noise level greatly. Maybe it's reduced it by about 1 S point or so, but that's not too much of a problem. It does go up to about S9 in the evening, but I don't do too much operating in the evening time, so I think I can live with that. Anyway, I'll pass it straight back. Hope signal's holding up at your end. Condition does seem to be rapidly changing as always on 40 metres. Oscar November 4, WIX, T80BQ.
Well, actually, that's perfect. Well, of course, yeah, it may reduce noise a bit, but noise is a bit of a nuisance. That's to get rid of.
Yeah, not here in America at the moment, Alan.
Theoretically, it should not improve your coverage for Europe and interg contact. So maybe that was a wise thing to do. It has been over the past 2 weeks. Maybe it's a very good idea to just see what happens in the coming weeks. But at this moment, you're sounding absolutely cracking over here with me. Golf 8, Echo Papa Quebec, Oscar November 4 Whiskey.
Yeah, so I've recently bought for the 7300. Like, you can't see it. I've got the got the ICOM encoder, so I can move it. It makes it feel like, you know, like you're actually on the radio. I mean, this is a good point. I was just discussing this the other day. You know, is this real radio? If I'm playing on HF and I'm going down the internet, what's the difference? You know, between using a hotspot? You know, you're going down the internet. Is this real radio? You know, very interesting. I mean, I know the answer. What does it matter? Nice encoder. Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, I know the answer, Brian, but I've just heard I've never heard anyone mention that HF remote is not real radio.
Earlier in the year, so I think I can give a fair clean bit of health, as it were. Okay then, Glenn. Well, I won't hold it with you. I wish you best 7-3. It's nice chatting to you again this afternoon, and I'll let you take a listen around, and I'll do the likewise and see what else
Exactly.
on this afternoon on 40. It does seem to be.
I mean, I've actually heard some really interesting debates on it. You know, people that, you know, I mean, you've got to remember, there's some people who just have just got a phone. That's all they can afford. Totally get it, and they want to use Echolink. Rather than giving up, they use what they've got. And people on network radios, you know, you've got to respect the fact that they are enjoying what they're doing. And that is actually radio, because it's going over RF, isn't it? But I think the best answer is, when someone's discussing, is it real radio? You know, does it bloody matter? It doesn't matter at all. If you enjoy it, carry on. Do your own thing. Martin, thanks for joining us as usual. I do appreciate it. Right, let's carry on. Paulio Feddy, big thumbs up to you, mate, for watching.
So, yes, I know exactly what you mean about the regulations. I think most of us over here feel the same. But, you know, the rules have been made.
So we'll have a little flick about. I mean, if you want to call in, put it in the comments, you know. Getting one contact after another does not interest me. I like to get some special contacts, you know, something memorable or interesting. And I can get to Australia. I've got a reasonable setup. Can get USA. Thought I heard a voice there. Must be the 300. The American emergency. Is it emergency net? Yeah, it's all good stuff, Alan. Hamsphere? Well, that's simulated radio. Yeah, I've still got all my hotspots. Still got all my hotspots. I've got one over here, look. Well, are we talking about, what was it called? Hamsphere. We see a phone is going over RF, isn't it? That's the argument. A phone is going over RF to the cell tower. Let's see who that is on the right.
Yeah. I enjoy the evening activation. I have a second operator here. I pass the mic to the second operator. Please stand by.
Very well spoken chap there. No, Eddie, I haven't yet.
Yeah, Roger there. Good afternoon to you there. Sorry, a bit of a noise came up and I missed your call sign. This is Golf Zero, Romeo, Quebec, Lima. You're 5 and 5. Very difficult. 5 and 5 with a noisy frequency. And your report, your call sign again, if you would go ahead.
Roger, you're also 5 and 5. The call sign is Delta Kilo 3, India Papa, Stock Portable, Delta Kilo 3, India Papa, Stock Portable,
Yeah, QSL CK3IP Portable. Got it okay, thanks. 5 and 5, and thanks for 5-5. 7-3, have a good evening both, bye-bye.
You can hear his phone. They've all got phones ringing in the background today.
From here, Delta Kilo 4, Hotel Alpha calling CQ and standing by.
2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel calling CQ. I mean, I'm coming back to you, sorry. No, he's speaking to a German now. Du.
Delta Kilo 4, Hotel Alpha calling CQ and standing by.
Two Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel.
Come again, please?
Yeah, 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. Back to you.
2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. You're 5 by 7, 57, yourself?
Yeah, you're 5 and 4, but excellent audio, Roger.
Roger, 5 and 4 is in the lock. Thank you for hunting, 73.
Okay, thanks for taking the call. 7-3, cheers.
Reporter, CQ Parks on the air. Delta Kilo 4, Hotel Alpha calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by.
No, that's the first time I've heard a German station doing packs on the air. That's pretty cool.
CQ Polta, take a park on the air. This is a Delta Kilo 4 Hotel Alpha calling CQ Polta. Route 262. This is a Delta Kilo 4 Hotel Alpha calling CQ and standing by. CQ Polta, take a park from the air. Delta Kilo 4 Hotel Alpha.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, I'm going to cut it short. I think I'm going to cut it short because there's not I've done a bit of noise reduction, but I'll just show you something I've been working on. I'm just going to mute this radio. So I'm muting this radio. Nice find, yeah, something unusual. So I'm showing you something I've been working on, and that is, going back to the old days when we used to take calls on digital, and I did it last week, a few days ago, and I played it back, and the audio was atrocious because I had filters set up on my microphone for noise reduction, and it was making the audio sound dreadful. So I'm just going to show you what I've been working on. So I've got the open spot there, and what might look like a very simple thing to do is actually very difficult on the open spot, because if you start using it from another device you run into problems.
Open spot connected to RES030 Alpha.
So if I went to 30 Charlie, I'd go quick setup, I'd go from D star to reflector 30 Charlie, click connect.
Open spot connected to RES030 Charlie.
Is the audio coming through okay? I mean, I've got ways to monitor it, but
Okay, Alpha Juliet Hotel AB5BY. Pat, I'm going to have to run and see what's going around here in the facility, but if you're out here later, I'll catch you. Until then, you have a great day. Best 73, and make it a good one, and spread Troy everywhere, just like you do. AB5BY.
thanks Don.
Check on that, 7-3. Look forward to catching you a little bit later on down the logbook there. And yeah, go enjoy.
Awesome.
Juliet Hotel. Still motoring on down the road.
I think he's gone. I don't want to call the mobile station. Let him concentrate on what he's doing. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel in the UK listening. Not a great deal. Anyway, we've done our test. It works. So just go back to the HF setup, and then we'll close down in about 10 minutes unless something amazing happens, like thousands of people call in. So yeah, I was glad that little test worked, because I don't use any mixers here. I just use a PC with 3 screens. They're all old televisions that are a bit crap, and a camera and a microphone, and anything I can do on that actual PC. So I can look at I've shown you I've got my different scenes set up. I've got my main camera there, technical looking background just to talk about stuff. Got my shack there, if anyone remembers that from a few years ago. That's my left monitor. That is my actual desktop with OBS running, and I'm going to choose my right monitor here, and I've got all these things set up on the right hand screen. So that's the setup I'm using, and I'm just, I'm not using a mixer or anything, just 3 tellies, a computer and a camera and a mic, and anything I can do on that computer. Look into the Voicemeeter mixer software for PC free. Yes, thank you, Sparky. What would the benefit of, what would the benefit be of doing that? Because I don't know why I would need one. So I'm genuinely interested, I think we spoke to Brian about this on the phone a while ago. Right, so let's put the radio back on. Bring up the noise reduction. Routing signals, right? Yeah, Roger, Brian. Yeah, I've got the noise reduction is off.
Dear Last Mike X-Ray, bye bye. Vielen Dank für das Kurs O73 hier von. Okay, ciao. Secure parks on the air, Delta Kilo 4, Hotel Alpha calling, secure and standing
by. So it's about routing and good quality.
Mike 6, Kilo Whiskey.
Well, if this setup gets any more complicated, I might need it. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that coming from you.
Roger, yeah, it's well down at the moment. Thank you for the contact, 73.
I'm going to put a CQ call out and just see if anyone answers. They don't normally, so I don't think 10 or 20 people watching will make any difference. Let's have a look. I mean, if someone wants to spot me, be appreciated. So I'm just looking for a clear frequency. What headset are you using? This is an MPAL, Mike Papa Alpha Oscar Whiskey, MPAW, MPAL, USB. I think it's model number 071. I'm actually I bought it because I got loads of good recommendations for it. So I bought one for my laptop and I bought another one for my main PC. Well, let's just check if the frequency is in use. Just checking if the frequency is in use. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. Just going to alter my scope so we can zoom in on some signals if we get any. Just turning up the reference level. So I've got it at 5 kilohertz either side, and this is good because it gives you to examine your own audio. Yeah, just checking if the frequency is in use. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. Checking if the frequency is in use. Okay, nothing heard, nothing heard. CQ, CQ, CQ20, CQ20, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, CQ20, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, call in CQ on 20 meters, CQ, CQ, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel on 20 meters and listening. CQ, CQ, CQ on 20, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, CQ20, CQ20, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, calling CQ and listening. So if you're trying to call me, put it in the comments. Terry's there. Hello, Terry. Have you been watching any of the noise reduction we've been doing, Terry? CQ20, CQ20, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, United Kingdom, listening. So I deliberately picked a day when conditions were poor, when there was mainly weak stations, and seeing if I can pick them, bring them out. Got bloody fly in here, it's annoying me. Alright, some little flip about, but I think we will be winding it. Just switched on, Chris. I'll catch up later. I'm going to knock my microphone in a minute, I'm doing a lot of this. Okay, Terry. Well, I can give you a quick demo, surely. Just widening the scope.
Mexico, Zanzibar.
Mr. Jimbo.
Papa Echo Delta DM4 is that. Good evening, my friend. 5-9. Mike to you.
Roger, dear, your report in Romania is 5-9.
Yes, so if I turn the noise reduction off, it will go red.
My name is Stefan. Stefan is my name. And my condition to work is Icon 7300. And my antenna is NVIDIA full band. In this moment, I have 100 whiskey.
Okay, this is DM4 is that returning for Yankee Oscar 7 Papa Echo Delta. Good afternoon, Stefan. My name is Evelyn, or Eve, and I am living near Leipzig. My QDH is near Leipzig. My working condition is a Yarrative Fox Tango X5000, and my antenna is a beam for 20, 15, and 10 meters, and also for 12 and 17 meters. And my power is 800 watts. Stefan, Mike to you. Yankee Oscar 7 Papa Echo Delta DM4EZ.
Yeah, so he's only signal 3.
Maybe next time, maybe Q4 in Agarban. DM4 is at Yankee Oscar 7 Papa Echo Delta 73.
73 and 88, Stefan, and thanks for this contact.
Thank you very much.
Two Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, calling.
This is DM4 is at Delta Mike 4 Echo Zulu.
Echo Mike 4 Delta Zulu 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel.
The station with the uniform, please. Uniform. This is EM4EZ.
Yes, go ahead. Good afternoon. The name this way is Chris, and we're just testing out our remote station in the United Kingdom.
Oh, Chris, please repeat your call. Another station, Italian station, has started the view. I had two stations parallel. Mike to you. Chris, please repeat your call.
Yeah, no worries at all. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel, and I'm running remote. Back to you.
2 Echo 0 Kilo
Yeah, it's 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel.
2 Echo 0 Uniform question mark.
Yeah, Uniform Kilo Hotel. Uniform Kilo Hotel, United Kingdom Ham.
Okay, now I have it. Another station was here on the frequency, and I can't understand your full call. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. Good afternoon, Chris. And this is CM4EZ. Name is Short Eve, and I'm living near Leipzig. Mike to you, Chris. Signal about 5 by 9. And Mike to you. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel DM4EZ.
Yes, okay. I just missed one part of that. You said I'm living in the... You're living where, did you say?
I'm living near Leipzig.
Okay, I did hear that. It's just not a town or a place I've heard of, so I can't pronounce it. Anyway, listen, thanks for bringing me in. I'm just doing a demo showing quite a few people some HF work, and I was just checking I'm working as well. So many thanks, and you carry on.
Okay, Chris. CM4EZ is...
Thank you, Jimbo. The educated one.
Tango X5000, and name is Short Eve. I'm a YL.
Leipzig.
And my QDH is near Leipzig. Roger.
Yes, my friend has written it down for me, and I still can't say it. So anyway, thanks a lot, and you're doing a great job there. I'll let you carry on. 7-3.
7-3 and 88, Chris.
Yep, 7-3, 88. Cheers. So we're definitely getting out. I know you're working, Stu. Did you want to call in? Say hello?
Então, para que é vou ter que mesmo abandonar, desculpe lá, colega, ok? Saúde boa, 73, muito gosto em escutar.
Yes, I've noticed. I was going to say, Stuart, G5STU. I've noticed you never use any noise reduction. Do you not like the sound of it, or do you prefer, you know, like some stations prefer a bit of noise? It really works great. Yes, I'm using it now. Let me demonstrate. K4AX, thank you for the question. Not used it in a long time. I don't know if it's improved. I mean, they could improve it there around without telling you. You know, it's not. because it's all done on the server end, isn't it? It's not done in the software. So let's just show you the so let's find someone that's quite noisy and unreadable. Someone weak. That's what we want. So I thought I heard a weak station around here. So there's someone just over signal 4. Mick G! Hello Mick. I think that's Mick in Lincoln. CMG, yeah. Hi mate. Yeah, so I've got someone a bit weak there. So that's what they're like before. I mean, that's only a signal 4.
È una modulazione che mi piace di tanto la tua modulazione, quindi non c'ho niente da dire sul tuo audio, perfetto, veramente molto bello. Poi ripeto ancora complimenti 9, 30, 35 come segnali. Va bene, se mi permette, al quanto io me ne dovrei scappare, io vorrei far entrare prima di andare via l'altra chiamata che c'era sotto, sempre stessa in frequenza, avanti per la Italia Sierra 0, Florida Tango, qua dalla Sardegna, paese di Osini, con la buonasera.
5 Stelle,
Okay, you're just using a subtle amount.
Se ascolti K7 Quebec Mike Eco, buonasera, 5657 alla mia stazione, ottima la tua emissione.
Allora il K7 Zulu Quebec, scusa, il K7 Quebec, avanti con il tuo nominativo?
Il K7 Quaderno Milano Empoli, ripeto, Quaderno Milano Empoli, quelle?
Ok, benissimo, Italia chilometro 7, Quebec Messico Eco, il segnale tuo 5657. Ok, però la modulazione è abbastanza molto...
Paul Electronics, thank you for calling in. Nice to see you there, man. So, we're just playing on the radio, and on a day when conditions are not booming, perfect for weak stations. Yes, it's just
io ho sentito
RX.
parlavi di Maria Pia, credo dovrebbe essere la K4 Juliet Sierra Lima, pensavo fosse in questo.
Like I said earlier, there's a lot of good contacts going on 6 meters. I was on 6 meters yesterday, and the waterfall was absolutely rammed. It was amazing. Nothing now, or is there? What's that to the right? What's that? What's that? Is that? It sounds like FT8, but I don't think. Is that the frequency? Not sure. It's normally in the lower portion. Loads of FM stuff up here. Thought I heard someone key up round here. No. .313 is FT8, right? I mean, what I'm using is a 49:1 end fed, 67 feet goes down the garden, and you know, it covers 40 meters to 10 meters, and I've put a I'll just mute that a minute. Yes, I'm using an end fed 49:1, 67 feet. It goes down the garden, sloping down from a top window at another location, and I've added 110 micro Henry coil on it, which gives me 80 meters. That's what this is the radio I'm running on at the moment, but at another location. So I've added 80 meters to it, but 6 meters I can't. It won't tune up. It won't tune up. If I turn, I'll show you now live. If I turn the power down, the power is below SSB. I've got it on. That's the power there. If I turn it all the way down, put it on an FM carrier so you can see it, put the tuner on just in case, and it's normally about SWR 3.0. That's not now. Well, it wasn't yesterday. I think it's very dependent on what part of the band I'm on. So that's quite interesting, actually. So I'll so on the lower end of the band, I've got no power. It's probably 5 watts, less than that. Interesting. 1.5. So I'm going to take it up to the other end. I'm waiting for the TX to be. Nah, I don't want to go up there. Where does it end? 6 meters. I think that's safe to transmit there, because the radio wouldn't transmit anywhere that it's not allowed to, would it? Where are we allowed to go up to on 6? It's not something I've looked into. Well, I look like a hypocrite now, saying one thing and it did another. So I can use 6 meters, but as soon as I turn the power up, it goes drastically haywire. So that's 2 notches up. Let's see what it is now. Yeah, it's creeping up. Right, 54 megs. I mean, to be fair, any aerial I've ever set up basically works on 6 meters as well, but the only one that doesn't is the one I'm on now. But it works so well everywhere else, I don't want to mess with it. So I have moved the power up a few notches. I bet that'll be high there. Yeah, so that, you know, that's a very low bit of power I've got there. I'm not sure what it is, but just about, I might just about get a contact on it. But let's have a little listen, and then we'll have a tune about. Because I was thinking it might be raining, but it's not looking like it to me. Okay, so let's put the audio back on and put it back on sideband. So I'm using the encoder for the ICOM. I did show it earlier. This is a very good bit of kit. Really heavy, really solid. Bit overpriced, but it does come with the software. With this software you're seeing now. And has anyone seen that the new proposed ICOM radio? What is it? The X60, something like that. Where is the other location? I'll tell you in private. It's a mile down the road, so it's, you know, it's a mile down the road, so not far. But yeah, the ICOM X60, you know, they've got this new SDR apparently radio coming out. I hope the software's better than this, because this, even though I've got it on, even though I'm good at making it look easy and flawless, getting it set up and any problems, it's an absolute pain in the you know what. When it's working, it's great software, but I think I'll leave it there. But I hope it's a lot better than this. You know, I mean, I'm actually in a group that helps people with this software, RSBA1, and I'm in a group that helps people, and I spent 3 hours on the phone twice with not Andy Cowley, Mark. I won't say his second name, but Mark is in my Facebook group. So let's have a little tune about nothing. There is some FM parts round here. If I hear a carrier. This encoder is very good because it speeds up just like a real ICOM radio. But you know, give 6 meters a blast every, you know, give it a look every now and again. Perfect time of year to do 6. Have a look on 10, Mick G. Gateways on the air. Yes, I'll be doing gateways on the air. Actually, I shall just make Brian. Brian's already a moderator. I shall just make a bloody annoying thing. I'm trying to make Mick a moderator so he can post links to gateways on the air. Mick, I've just made you a moderator. If you want to post any links to gateways on the air, go ahead. So let's have a little flick about on 10 meters. Normally comes in about this time in the day or afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, feel free, mate. Yeah, Gateways on the Air is happening in June, and it's about getting out and about with a handheld or mobile and finding a gateway.
Sierra, Kilo 5, Delta, Bravo, calling E2 and stand by.
2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel calling. Two Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel calling. Yeah, I don't think he's hearing me. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel.
We are in the substation of the Uppsala Riga, about 1 north of the
Right, let's go down to 20. Can't. Oh, 21. Try 15. I can't transmit on 17 because it's an end-fed half wave. 49 to 1. Yes, that'll be a job, Terry. I used to have one. You got to register it, and good bit of kit though. I mean, the MUF is quite good today. It's quite high. Let me just bring it up on the browser. So I'm just bringing it up on the web page. So the MUF is about 20. It's not increasing the text, but it's about 20 where I am.
Tango India Zulu 4 November Papa Echo. Operator Frank. Frank is my handle, and QTH Sud-Sudwest Venice, Ferrara City, Florida. Echo Radio Alpha Radio Alpha. Repeat. Fox Echo Radio Alpha Radio Alpha. Your signal report is 4 1 2 3 4 5 4. Little QSB. KF0 India Delta Tango is at 4 NPE. Over.
Yeah, DX maps, yeah, I've used that, very good bit of kit.
Yes, that's an easy copy. Brilliant modulation, congratulations. Your mobile station is effective. Wow, incredible. I am very, very happy for this concert. Appreciate it.
I can't hear the American
your
station.
Your company was pleasant. Ciao, one word when friendly for you and your family. A good DX activity. KF0, India Delta Tango, IZ4 and PE. Ciao, friend in call, right?
So I'll just finish off on 40 in case anyone wants to call in. Feel free to call in. So we'll end up on 40. And I couldn't have picked a better day for low signals and bringing them up with the noise reduction.
So I wish you all the best for you and for your family. 783, thank you. Okay, QSL Hotel Alpha 5, Bravo Delta Oscar. Gabor, nice to meet you again, my friend. This is Echo Alpha.
Where are we? Yeah, Brian. What license class holder are you? Are you technician general? What level are you on? Put it in the comments. My internet's failing a bit.
Wave, and they work well, don't they, with these loading calls if you're limited for space. So no problem hearing you here. Good 5-9 signal. Dave, we'll wish you 7-3. You're in the log, and QSL card will be on its way to you. All the best, and good evening from GB2DD.
Have a good evening. All the best. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. QRZ, Golf Bravo 2, Delta Delta.
Juliet Alpha X-ray.
Station ending Bravo. Yeah, Golf 1, Victor, Foxtrot Bravo, thanks for the call, 5 and 9 into northwest London. We're at Coastal Command and we're remembering the role of Coastal Command in D-Day and the broader liberation of Europe. It's great to hear you. Thanks for giving us a call.
General,
More information
Roger.
on the station at qrz.com. 5 and 9, John, from GB2DD.
Because if you were advanced, I'd let you use my radio. I'd let you take control of my HF transceiver.
Yeah, very good. Well, it's nice to work with John, and if you look at ukboater.org, you'll find a lot more information about bunkers. It's very active, very busy, and quite a bit of fun. So we'll wish you 7-3, all the best, and good evening. Cheers. Okay, gentlemen, this is GB2DD, Golf Bravo 2, Delta Delta, listening.
Golf Bravo 2, Delta Delta, 2 Echo 0, Uniform Kilo Hotel.
Mike Imes, bitte. Ja, so gut, danke schön. Delta Mike 1, Juliet Foxtrot. Schön aus guten Abend hier. Report 5 und 9. 5 und 9. Name ist Karl. Kuta, London, Kurser.
So I've still got the noise reduction on. If I turn it off, it's like this.
Ja, danke schön, prima. Und schon aus, danke schön. Und 73, auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Tschüss, QRZ, Golf Bravo 2, Delta Delta.
Didn't quite make it. I didn't want to key over someone.
Echo India 1, Canada November. Good to hear you. Thanks for the call, Glenn. 5 and 9, 59 into northwest London. We're at Coastal Command and we're remembering Coastal Command's role in D-Day. Also activating a bunker for bunkers on the air. Bravo Golf 1524. Operator is Carl, Charlie Alpha, Romeo Lima. Echo India 1, Charlie November. Back to you, Glenn, from DB2DD. Noise gone. Echo India 1. Charlie November, you still there?
No one.
Okay, we'll move on. QRZ.
2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel operating remote.
Thanks for the call. Good to have you in the log. Lovely 5 and 9 into northwest London. We're northward in northwest London in Hillingdon and operating from Coastal Command, remembering D-Day and specifically the role of Coastal Command. So it's good to work you today with a special event call, and you're in the log, and I think we worked before. I recognise the call, but either way, it's good to have you in the log again if so. GB2 DD, back to you, Chris.
Yes, I think you're coming back to me. I didn't catch my call sign coming back. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel.
Yeah, 2E0 UKH GB2 DD. Yes, indeed, Chris, you're 5 and 9, 59, and thanks for giving us a shout. 2E0 UKH GB2 DD 73.
Yeah, 7-3, and thanks for bringing me in there. I appreciate that. Excellent signal. You're doing a great job. 7-3.
System Chris. 7-3 GB2 DD listening. G0 Sugar Papa Foxtrot, thanks for the call. 5 and 9.
That's how you do it, mate.
Northwest London, operator name is Carl. We're at Coastal Command and we're operating the special event station, remembering D-Day and the role of Coastal Command in the liberation of Europe. 5 and 9, 59, Terry QSL.
7-3, Sparky. Cheers.
Nice to the special event station. You're good 5-9 plus into Paynton there, Carl. QSL.
QSL, well, it's great to have you in the log, Terry, and we'll wish you 7-3 for now. And QSL Carl on its way to you. All the best, 7-3.
Nice strong signal.
GB2 DD.
Yeah, 10-3. Good evening, Carl. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. Golf Bravo 2 Delta Delta listening.
Yeah, 2 Whiskey 0 Juliet 9 Kilo.
2 Echo 0 Delta Victor Oscar, very good evening. 5 and 7, 57.
This would be a good one to turn the noise reduction
GB2 DD.
all the way to the top.
Very good. Well, it's nice to have you in the log. Thanks for the call. And you'll find information on QRZ.com, and we'll be sending QSL cards out electronically. Thanks so much for the call this evening. Wish you 7-3. Good night, and look forward to the next one. Bye-bye.
Good night, Billy Boy.
Cheers, bye-bye. Golf Bravo 2 Delta Delta.
2 Whiskey 0 Juliet
5 and 9 into northwest London. We're at Coastal Command, and we're remembering D-Day and the role of Coastal Command. We're also activating a bunker for UK bunkers on the air. Bravo Golf 1524. Back to you, Paul. 3-0 Mike Papa Golf from GB2 DD.
GB2 DD.
Again, fantastic call sign for the special event station. Wishing everyone all the very best there. Take care. Yeah, 73, then you're 10 over 9. 10 over 9.
Yeah, I think you passed it back to me. There's some local noise up here. I don't think it's a problem at your end. I think there's some local noise, Paul. But you're in the log. Thanks for the call. 7-3.
73.
All the best and good evening. QRZ, Golf Bravo 2, Delta Delta.
Yeah, 2.
Ja, ich will gerade ausgesehen, alles bei Danke und vielen Dank von uns 9 und 73 wieder und tschüss. Ciao. Ciao, QRZ, Golf Bravo 2, Delta Delta. Mike 6, Norway Charlie Golf, it's signal from Northern Ireland, 5 and 9, into Coastal Command, Northwest London.
Yeah, perhaps you can give me a call, Mick. Let's just find a clear frequency.
UK bunkers on the air, which is Bravo Golf 1524. 5 and 9 now from GB2 DD.
Yeah, just checking if the frequency is in use. 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel. Is the frequency clear for you there, Mick? CQ, 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, calling CQ and listening. No audio coming back. My internet's a bit poor. I can hear Mick, I think, there. Yeah, I think that was you, Mick. You were a bit faint there. Try again. 2E0 UKH. Definitely heard you. Two Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, listening. Yeah, go ahead, Mick. Go ahead, Mick. I forgot your call sign. Charlie Mike Golf. Something Charlie Mike Golf. Go ahead. Yeah, very difficult copy. I'm hearing you, and you know, I've got a little bit of delay because I'm remote. So try again, please. Mike 6, Charlie Mike. Perfect now. Yeah, well, that over was perfect. Mike 6, Charlie Mike Golf. You're doing very well. Because, you know, let's face it, conditions are amazing, and that last over was about 5 and 5. I wasn't looking at the meter, but it's about a 5 and 5, mate. Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Thanks for the 5 and 5, Chris. Much appreciated.
5 and 7 there.
Back on YouTube. Mike 6.
Okay, all understood then, mate. You made the contact. You're working well. I'll just put a couple of calls out and then I think we'll leave it there. 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, calling CQ. 2 Echo Zero Uniform Kilo Hotel, listening.
Germany 5, Sierra Tango Uniform.
There he is, Germany 5, Sierra Tango Uniform. And yeah, thank you for calling in. I knew we'd get you away from your work for just a minute, and then you can get back. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger. I've got your 5 and 5, Crystal. Not super strong, but I wouldn't just turn on the radio just to give you a call here, so I don't know what the band conditions are like. But good to hear you, mate. You've been keeping me company here while I've been doing a bit of programming all afternoon, over.
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, you know, and likewise, you know, you've been keeping me company. You've got me motivated without, you know, not just you, all of them, you know, anyone live streaming, you know, I'll see that conditions are good, or, you know, there's something going on, and I'll get up in the early hours and switch the radio on, and, it just gets you inspired, doesn't it? And, You know, like when there's a special event on, or you know, someone texted me yesterday really late and said 6 meters was booming, so I just had to have a quick look, Roger.
35 to you. Yeah, it's good fun doing the live streams, isn't it? Sometimes I plan them, sometimes if I'm on the radio and I'm having a good pile up or whatever, or doing something a bit different, then I'll just start the live stream. But yeah, it's good. It's nice to, well, hopefully it sort of motivates some people to jump on the radio and call on a band they might not have called on before. But it's all just confidence, isn't it? It's confidence to turn the radio on, switch to a band and just start shouting like a madman and see who you can hear. But it's great fun once you start doing it, mate. Over.
Oh, absolutely. And as well as it being, you know, have the confidence to do it, and got a bit of time on your hands, as well as that. In my case, you know, it's just switching the radio on is difficult enough. You know, I have to. I'll tell you the process. You know, I'll set my phone up as a hotspot, so it gives the internet to the main computer I'm on now, and then I'll switch the Wi-Fi plug on at the remote location, and then that takes 10-20 seconds, and then I'll go to the robot and I'll switch the robot on, and the robot presses the button, and then I'm done with the phone. I can just put it somewhere with good internet and forget about the phone, and then I'll pick it up on my main PC and I go to Google Remote Desktop, and then that all kicks in, and then it auto starts, and then I can use the radio. But this, you know, the key to it is this software. It's so problematic. If you don't touch a thing, it works fine, but if someone's been on your computer or has swapped headphones or something, you know, it totally throws it. But it's all good fun, and you know, without realising it, it has taught me all about it. And you know, I've actually spent about 6 hours on the phone talking to someone, talking them through it, getting it working. So it teaches you stuff as well. Back to you, long over there, but not as long as it takes to set this software up.
When it's working, it's fabulous, you know, but getting to the point where it actually works, the rig control and the audio, I think certainly a challenge, mate. I've been there and done it, you know. But yeah, when somebody asks me to help them, I normally say yes for most things. When it comes to that software, mate, I avoid it like the plague, you know, because I know how many hours it's going to take, and you know, I just don't have those hours spare, mate. I've got too much going on, over.
Yeah, so I totally understand. Your mind is in your software you're creating. Station Master, excellent software, and if you start thinking of another piece of software too much, you don't want to forget anything. You know, you don't want. We've only got a certain amount of memory allocation in our heads, haven't we? We haven't got much. I think we've only got a few bytes. But no, getting it up and running, you know, took weeks, absolute weeks, to get it perfect. And then you've got the complexity of running it through OBS and getting the. I mean, hopefully the audio sounds good, and getting the audio coming through, and then adding, you know, the digital stuff as well, and then the RM noise, and getting it all to play nicely together is no easy feat, I can assure you. Well, you know all about that. Back to you.
2E0 UKH G5STU, and I will make this the final because I am still working. I thought I'd have a 5-minute break, but I've got another
Internet.
Building remote control software in there as well, you know, so maybe you can give that a go on one of your live streams at some point, Chris. But give it a couple of weeks, because I'm going to be working on it next week, so it'll all be ready then, and you'll be able to just log into the website and remote into your own station. But it might not work for you because of the way you've got things set up, but for some people it might. But anyway, it's all good fun, isn't it? It's something to play with. Okay, mate, I'll leave it with you to put out a few more calls. I really must get back to the code and finish what I'm doing before the end of the day. So all the best, mate. 55 your report. sounding great down near Weymouth. 2E0 UKH, live on YouTube from Golf 5, Sierra Tango United, 7-3.
Yes, okay, Stu. G5STU. You were 5 and 7, 5 and 9. So normally you're 30 over. So don't think it's the best of conditions, but it's worth having a go. And you know, still making some contacts. Ideal for me because I was looking for weak signals, and that's all we got mainly. Anyway, 7-3, and thank you for calling in. Cheers.
Yeah, not a problem, Chris. Yeah, we're just running barefoot here, 100 watts. I've not even tuned up, so the SWR looks fine anyway. All the best, mate. 7-3, G5ST, off and clear. Bye-bye.
Yeah, 7-3, Stu. Any other stations? 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. 2 Echo 0 Uniform Kilo Hotel. Operating remote and just doing some tests this way. Anyway, I think we'll leave it there. Thanks for tuning in, and I think that was quite successful. We were playing about with SDR. We're playing about with remote radio using the RM noise reduction. Okay, right, 7-3, and thanks for tuning in. So put your 7-3 in the comments. 7-3 Terry and Stuart, and Mick and Sparky, Brian McKay. Catch you guys next time. Paul Electronics 7-3. Nice to speak to you, Paul, the other day. Just shutting down the station. 7-3, clear.